Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi guys, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Dina Aprilia. I'm from Banjarnegara, Central Java. NIM P071341222069. Program Study D3 Medical Laboratory Technology. Here, I will explain about the medical poster that I have made entitled Diabetes mellitus. I will explain what diabetes mellitus, what symptoms only experienced by diabetes, normal blood sugar value, diabetes classification, control methods, and treatment methods. You need to know that we often hear that diabetes mellitus is experienced by an adult, but it turns out that diabetes can happen to children. So, let's see the medical poster that I have made. Diabetes mellitus, known as diabetes, is a disease caused by a lack of the hormone insulin, cause an increase in blood sugar level. In other words, diabetes mellitus is a disease that occurs due to the failure of pancreatic cells to produce insulin, use of glucose in body cells. Diabetes mellitus is a disease that is not contagious but will increase in the future. According to WHO data, currently there are around 150 million people who have diabetes worldwide. This is a threat to the health of Indonesian people. Diabetes is often referred to as diabetes mellitus, the silent killer, because almost a third of people do not know that they have this disease, until finally this disease becomes serious and spread to all organs of the body system, causing complications. Some serious problems due to the influence of diabetes mellitus are 1. Having problem with the heart and blood vessel. 2. Nerve damage occur. 3. Damage to eyes and foot. 4. Frequent infection and wounds that are slow to heal. 5. There is a sudden decrease or hypoglycemia or increased hyperglycemia. Next, classification of diabetes mellitus. Diabetes mellitus type 1 or insulin dependent is caused by the body failure to produce insulin. This type often occurs in children and young adults, but can also be found at all ages. The risk factor for a person suffering from type 1 diabetes mellitus is heredity, namely having a family with a history of diabetes, suffering from viral infection, autoimmune disease, and environmental factor. Next, diabetes mellitus type 2 or not insulin dependent is a diabetes disease that usually occurs at the age of more than 40 years. The main problem in patients with type 2 diabetes mellitus is controlling blood sugar level that are difficult to control, which is more than 200 mg GL. This is due to a lack of insulin hormone level so that glucose cannot be converted into a form of energy. Most people who suffer from type 2 diabetes mellitus are overweight people. The risk factors for diabetes mellitus 2 are family history related to lifestyle and eating habits, age, hypertension, have cholesterol level, and smoke. Type 2 diabetes mellitus is the most common type of diabetes and suffers more than type 1 diabetes mellitus. Next, signs and symptoms of diabetes mellitus. 1. Frequent urination or polyuria. When blood sugar levels are too high, the body will try to excrete it through urine, so the patient will urinate more often. Second, quickly feel tired and sleepy. 3. Easy hunger or polyphagia. Diabetes will initially feel hungry quickly even though they eat regularly. This is because food is difficult to convert into energy due to lack of the hormone insulin. 4. Quick to feel thirsty or polydipsia. Patients will quickly feel thirsty due to frequent urination. 5. Drastic weight loss. 6. If you have an injury, it will be difficult to heal. 7. Blurred vision. Then, diagnosis of diabetes mellitus. Diabetes mellitus can be diagnosed on the basis of examination of blood sugar level. Following are the normal value of the result of the examination of glucose in the blood. First, fasting blood sugar test. So the person who will have their blood checked must fast for 8 hours. The normal range is 80 until 126 mg/gl. Second, blood sugar 2 hours after eating. The normal range for this test is 80 until 200 mg/gl. The way to control blood glucose level in people with diabetes mellitus is to apply 4 pillars. 1. Namely education about diabetes mellitus. 2. Dieting by regulating a healthy diet and lifestyle. 3. Conducting regular health checks. And last, as well as physical activity and exercise. Physical activity and exercise are very important because there are several benefits, namely, help lose weight, help use glucose as an energy source, make the body cell more sensitive to insulin, and how to treat diabetes mellitus, namely, 1. Check with the doctor to find out what treatment should be done. 2. Consumption of drugs. The doctor will give a prescription for people with type 2 diabetes, such as metformin, while for people with type 1 diabetes, taking the drug is intended to protect important organs such as the heart, kidneys, and liver from damage. Next, insulin injection. For people with type 1 diabetes, insulin injection are the main way in treating diabetes because their body are unable to produce the hormone insulin. Meanwhile, for people with type 2 diabetes, insulin injection only need when blood sugar level exceed normal limits and cannot be controlled properly healthy diet. Insulin injections are divided into several types including rapid-acting insulin, regular insulin, intermediate-acting insulin, long-acting insulin, ultra-long-acting insulin, and max insulin. So, in conclusion, diabetes mellitus has been experienced by many people, especially in Indonesia. From my explanation above, if diabetes is not treated immediately, it will pose a danger to the health of the sufferer. Get used to a healthy lifestyle and eat healthy food and often do sports. And do not forget to regularly consult and check with doctors so that we can know from the start how the health condition of our body. Do not forget to check blood sugar regularly so that diabetes does not occur in ourselves and our families. Keep your health and let's exercise for the health of our body. Thank you so much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.